No, wait, no, he's waiting for the winner of Swar and Bronze, I think.
So
Oh, we'll find out
right
after,
now
but-
we're going to go watch another match, a winner's final match between Flashpoint's own Chavo and no
Shout out this
sponsor-
team Flashpoint.
Yeah, no sponsor belaC.
And it's just let's bring up the elephant in the room here. He picked Luigi.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised to see it myself. I was looking for a Ryu, but maybe he just wants to change things up.
I mean, I know that in the past that Chavo was getting a lot closer with Bayonetta against his Ryu, so maybe he was thinking about that. Oh, unfortunately, he didn't get the down air because that would have gotten him a lot of damage, but he gets the up B at the top anyways and seals it out at 50%.
What a good job by him. To be real, like just making sure he gets a little air dodge, just rides him up there. He doesn't have to do the classic combos that people generally see. Chavo's been the one to just improvise a lot with his character.
Yeah, Chavo's very much it's kind of like the MVC player mentality. Like, there's so much you could do in Marvel vs. Capcom. He used to play the game a lot, and he just kind of creates combos on the fly sometimes, which is a very much a key tool that Bayonettas need to have to play this character.
Exactly, with all these just things that end up starting to become obvious to some players, like SDI and things like that. If you can't follow that, if you can't think on the fly with this character, you're not going to get too far. People who play Bayonetta, they do have some skill. It's not like, a lot of times people think it's free. I think it's very impressive the way Chavo plays.
Yeah, it's you get a lot of natural complaints. We're trying to go for an air dodge right there, but unfortunately he's going to take not much else. Okay, so luckily he was able to fall out of that, but that was a very scary position for committing that hard with that down B at the top.
Yeah, and this Luigi here just looking like sheep, not really getting a kill right now, and it's probably going to hurt him in the long run.
He's been doing a good job covering his get up options at ledge, but hasn't been able to sell his stock. And now he's at 73%. With Bayonetta at rage, you got to be very scared.
I mean, one witch time can
That
do
back
it, but
throw's
the
gonna
back
take it,
throw
though.
will just take the stock before anything else happens.
I like the composure he kept. Didn't really commit. Didn't try to go for an up smash or anything. Just recognized that Chavo was within his range and just immediately for that throw after the jab. Very smart.
Yeah, but that fireball run-in's gonna get punished. Chavo just doing a good job. Looks like he has him a bit scared.
Chavo opting to go for an air dodge read there with that down air, but smart on belaC, not trying to challenge him recovering on the stage.
Now Luigi things, but it doesn't matter when Bayo things happen afterwards.
Yeah, you hear a lot about Luigi's ability to combo break with that nair, but Chavo's been doing a great job with witch times as well, because if you don't have something that's true, witch time's gonna put you in a very bad. Sorry, witch twist.
Yeah, witch twist is doing
Witch
a
twist.
very good time. And
Speaking of witch time,
but there goes the actual witch time. That up smash gonna clean it. It's gonna look like a very convincing game, in my opinion. We're gonna see what happens with belaC. Maybe he sticks to Luigi. Maybe he switches to Ryu. Who knows? But it just looks like Chavo just kind of had that on lock.
Especially after he got that stock off the top, that early kill, he ran with it. belaC couldn't really sell out the stock. He couldn't really get good stage control either. Chavo was just playing out of his range perfectly, not getting grabbed, because if you give Luigi a grab at low percents,
So much percentage.
you eat so much. But even with the fact that he was at 100 some odd percent, it took forever for him to die.
Yeah,
And
but let's get into this next game.
still sticking with Luigi too. Opting to just stay off of the Ryu, a very interesting choice.
I mean, he is in winners finals right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's
So I mean, he does have the pleasure of going through a losers run if he'd like. But I mean,
that was very smart of Chavo to go for that witch twist, because if he decided to air dodge back down stage, he was going to possibly die. I think that's what belaC is trying to go for here. He's trying to ooh.
Oh my gosh, and a little hard read there. Gonna get him punished. Let's see what Chavo does with it.
Okay, now he's in a very bad spot because I'm pretty sure he sniped his jump.
Oh,
and
good tech.
No, he still has his jump. Okay. And very good tech on Chavo, avoiding getting stage spike there.
And another one right back at you. This guy looking like light with the techs and looking like any good Luigi, like elegant with the Shoryus right
I love watching Elegant. But it's still looking like Ryu with that Shoryuken, and luckily being able to follow the end of that witch twist at the top there, because that might have sealed out the stock. I like what he did there. Instead of continuing to try and harass Chavo after that, recognized that he couldn't do anything else, so immediately backed off to let Chavo try and throw out something and get some end lag at the end of the special moves.
Yeah, definitely just wanted him to commit to something too much. Chavo's just looking for it. I mean, you see right there with the Witch Shine trying to get the stock finished. belaC knows he's going for that. He's not just going to try and throw something out. And look at that patience on the ledge there. Sneaking a roll in and getting, forcing forcing the bat within to happen. Chavo finally getting the stock, 54%. Not too much. We can see what happens.
belaC laying this second match very well too. Like by comparison to the first one, he's doing a much better job of like punishing a lot of options. Like he couldn't really get in on Chavo for the most part and like convert. But this one, he's been doing a better job of getting like the one scenario trades. Like every time they've met each other in the middle, he's been usually out on top. That hasn't been taking a lot of damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but this might actually take it. Okay, so he manages the air dodge, but that was a very scary spot trying to commit with that nair to get the stock off the top.
That fair, gonna put Chavo in the 119 blessing. Let's see if New England's got his back.
Okay, SDIing out of the top there. Luckily, he wasn't anywhere near the blast zone because that could have killed. No, very scary position, and Chavo noticing that he was going to jump on the stage with the air dodge, but it gets him with the back air, and that's going to take it. And belaC taking game 2. Completely different look from the first game, because from the first game, I didn't think that the Luigi pick was like going to really work out for him. But
yeah,
second game,
like he just had a good job of just adapting. Maybe just wanted the time to download him. And now we're just seeing the results.
That's true. It is a best of 5, so you get a little bit more time to play with. It's like, you know what? Maybe I can kind of not throw the first game, but you don't really show all your stuff that first game because you're giving away your ability to condition in a lot of tools that you want to use. But belaC got the lead and never really he never really gave it up. He almost lost that stock being a little bit committal at the top there, but hopefully he can make some adjustments on that and get a repeat of that last game.
Yeah, now into game 3, the first grab coming through and 50%.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Chavo was in a very bad spot too. Oh, and gets a nair to a follow-up up air in the back air. Like we talk about Bayonetta's ability to combo, but Luigi also another character in this game who has the ability to get a lot of damage off of him, like a lot of straight hits.
Yeah, and now Chavo getting a small string of his own. Another great tech by belaC. Will this guy miss one?
I like what Chavo did there too. He delayed his recovery a lot, not only to avoid landing under the stage, but to avoid getting hit by like a misfire or something. But gonna eat a back air instead, and belaC up on stocks right now.
Yeah, only 7%.
Ooh.
Oh, sheesh. Oh no, that's looking like it's it.
Yeah, that's gonna seal that out. We're gonna go back to a dead even game.
Yeah, with only 1% difference. This is game 3. I feel like this is going to determine a lot. You want to have the counter pick advantage here. This is going to clear out your first win, so you don't have to be forced to play on a map you don't like.
He might have sniped his jump. Okay, so he managed to fall out of the bottom there. Yeah, it looked like he might have just sniped his jump because he opted to go for the down B to recover.
Yeah, and belaC giving, I feel like a bit too much respect when he came to recover because the RCO lag stuff he's doing a lot, but you know it's doing a lot more little bales and strings.
belaC has been doing a good job of converting on any time Chavo is dropped the combo at the bottom, but okay, managing to fall out yet again. He's been punishing these the end lags at the bottom. Nice get up attack, and just immediately go for an afterburner kick, but doesn't get the kill. Chavo been doing a good job of sniping out his approaches, trying to get him on top.
And now this game looking extremely even.
Yeah, we have a dead even game right now on Town and City, so both characters. Oh, okay, and gets the back air, but doesn't get like a sweet spot off of it. But the next one is probably going to seal out the stock.
I feel like both of these players are just going to wait it out for a bit. We're not going to see anything too committal until...
Yeah, you're absolutely correct there, too. Like, both of them kind of just walk back and forth a little bit, but Chavo gets the neutral, get up with the back air, and gets game 3.
A great job just getting that small advantage and knowing that the pressure's right there. He's probably going to come back and getting that back air to kill. Some people, they just can't do it. You know, they just, as soon as things happen, they aren't as calm.
Yeah.
And this is what happens when you're a seasoned player. And, of course, both of them playing for a while. belaC has been known to be a very scary Ryu. But
it's really easy to lose your composure when you're at that point, too, because you're like, crap, I need to seal out the stock. He's at kill percent. I don't want to get hit by a stray smash or something. That's where you're completely wrong, like, as a player. You don't want to do that, because when you start giving up your composure, you're just going to let somebody condition you into being too aggressive. And this game thrives off of, like, good defense. Kind of like that.
Sorry to cut you off here, but
it's fine.
This next game, check out the defense by belaC. Look at this. Just walking, making sure he's not committing. Exact opposite of what you were saying. Maybe even overheard you.
Possibly.
But doing a great job of it right now. Just making sure he just wins on neutral a lot. And he has been. I'm surprised they're actually back here considering SR. But
yeah, the way, like,
The old DSR. And the
You know what?
DSR,
Chavo's very much a person who will like kind of just let that.
much.
Yeah, he'll let you get it. Oh my goodness, he gets the SDI off the top.
And this is exactly why he probably let it happen.
It had plenty of rage. Like that's the trade-off when you're playing against Bayonetta. Sometimes it's not worth it to like really SDI that much when you're that high up because you're risking falling out and dying off the top.
It's a very dangerous situation.
All right, once again, he's put in another spot and almost dying off the top yet again in a very close percent. And Chavo now can play the same game that belaC was. He can just kind of play out of his range, almost getting him with that nair on the air dodge rate. That's a pretty interesting option, but I like it. And
belaC just doing a good job, just trying to watch these landings, not committing too much. You see him just like pivoting around and just running in. Nothing too committal, but
yeah, I like the fact that even though he's down a stock, he's been playing like relatively slow.
Yeah, just
like,
playing his own game.
Like rushing into Bayonetta is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, Bayonetta is so great at punishing habits, and as long as you're playing as patient as belaC is right now, they're not really going to get exposed unless he gets like a stray witch switch into something, which has happened.
But
look at that.
Finally, like he was letting Chavo kind of jump around a little bit, not really doing anything. And once he was close enough within range, like, all right, now I'm going to throw this out. It's relatively safe. I'm not going to eat that much damage. Oh, this might seal out the stock.
Ooh.
Okay, managed to fall out of that top part of there.
Yeah, now with getting his own grab, let's see how much percentage you can get. Well, a nice 40, gonna pretty much even this game up.
I like what Chavo was like, looked like he was going for there. He was like back airing on shield to maybe go for a follow-up witch twist. But just like that, belaC even in this game back out.
Yeah, Luigi is such a scary character at low percent. So good at not only breaking out of combos, but just converting those into his own. And that's just what we're seeing right now. It's a very interesting to see him shift from the playstyle mid-match. As you remember him just playing so safe. Now it's just pretty aggressive. It looked like it's getting the better of him.
And belaC has been consistently falling out of the top out of these combos, like avoiding getting killed off the top. Is very good on fire. Oh my goodness, just barely avoiding holding onto that ledge for too long. But that up smash had an immense amount of range on that.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It was like the tip of his like cap that hit Chavo. I didn't think that was gonna reach him. I thought he was gonna like eat a punish and we were gonna be done. So good stuff to belaC, just going in and calling out his aggressive, like, well, not so much aggressive. He noticed he was gonna jump and just immediately stuffed it out with the up smash. belaC has been doing a better job so far in this set, relatively playing better defense, like having good composure when they're at kill percents. Game 5, hopefully Chavo can make some adjustments and avoid that, because once you get to that type of situation, especially you want to be on the winner's side of grand finals.
Exactly. Making the climb is very difficult, and while it may be doable, it is a lot of work. You don't have that comfort where you're just like, you know, I'm here because I made it here this far. I beat everybody so far, and I'm gonna continue doing so. You're like, if I lose this, you know, I'm out. I'm gonna have to keep doing this. And for some people, it works. You know, it depends on the player. You know,
it's both of these players have very good composure overall. They're very seasoned players and have been in this position many times before. So I'm very okay. So we're gonna go to Smashville, opting to give Chavo the ability to get the shorter sides. So, this might end up working out beneficial for Chavo and immediately sniping a jump, but
not going to get too much out of it. That nair going to break through. But it's not going to look like it matters too much when Chavo putting his own percentages.
Once again, SDIing off the top there, but yeah, belaC has been doing a great job that every time he's converted on like a defensive aerial.
Oh, wow. Just going hard in that upbeat. Going to be safe though, retreating to the ledge.
Just barely retreating ledge, too. Good stuff to him. And Chavo noticing that he died up, but doesn't get anything else off of it. That could have been a sock stealed.
Gonna do the witch time. Nothing gonna come out of it though. Gonna get a small punish. But Chavo still an advantage. Oh,
actually a very bad spot and gets the. All right, he's actually dead.
Yeah, he's.
Oh no, he's not. He still had a jump.
Oh, that'll.
Yeah, but he managed to get him after that side B with the jump. So
that mattered too much.
he needed to get like an immediate misfire to be able to make it back to the stage. So great edge guard on Chavo, and now sitting with a stock lead. He is at 95% though, so he does have to be careful to taking a raw up smash or something like that.
Yeah, and now just look at the events. 118 on Chavo, definitely doable by belaC, but he's just gonna have to make sure he doesn't get to disadvantage. It seems like he's doing a decent job.
Like, I like what Chavo was trying to do there. It seemed like he was trying to cross a shield up on those fairs to get him to try and do something, but that up smash being very good, just like his brother Mario, and managing to seal that out. And we're at a relatively dead even game right now after this grab.
Yeah, and
he
looks
gets the
like
regrab.
more
He's
than
getting
that. He's getting a lead, and he's just gonna run
oh my
with it.
god. Just goes from like 11% to 86, and belaC taking the lead.
A very convincing one at that. Chavo's gonna have to do something, but of course, it's definitely not impossible when you're playing Bayonetta.
And Chavo immediately not letting him get comfortable off stage and go. Okay, he still had his jump. And Diad out the top two. Okay, dash attack actually hitting.
The best combo in the game right there. It's just gonna help him out. Oh, gonna get thrown up. Here comes the witch twist. Nothing out of it. Oh, but the witch time looks like that'll do it. Oh,
and that is gonna do it. Not even giving it the chance that he could fall off stage. They're noticing it was still gonna land there, and Chavo sealing it out and going on to winner's side of grand finals.
Yeah, good job to him. Let's see how belaC does. Doesn't look like anything too impossible.
Time to hit the Twitters. That was a very impressive game. Let's get a whole set from both of these players. Like opting not even going Ryu, still kept that very close. And Chavo managed to come out on top though. Good stuff.
I mean, honestly, just a very great game. I mean, we expected the Ryu. Didn't happen. No problem. And everyone today, I mean, from Zoo and now belaC, just doing a great job with like secondaries. Just characters are pulling out, and that's something so great about this game.